All right, this is my very own Honda, back at the doctor's again, and I just want to know if you guys can pick this up. So it's running like it's starved for fuel. If I just put a little bit of choke on it, runs better. So that tells me we got a clog. I know. So I'm going to work on it, but you know, I put a aftermarket carburetor on this thing 4 years ago, because when I got it, it wouldn't start at all on the regular carburetor. So I'm going to take this carburetor off and see if there's any dirt in it. And then I'm going to check out the original carburetor to see if maybe the jets from this one will fit that one, or can I ream that other one out. So just one moment, please. I'll close the magic blind. Excuse me. Yes, I just said excuse me to a camera. Should be a little better picture for you now. And we'll get the big light on. Okay. Let's get it lifted up. So it's quite frustrating. This is the second time in 2 years I've had to take this carburetor off. Let's lift her up. And it's 48 bucks. $49. All right, we'll be right back, guys. I'm not quite sure how I should handle this, but this one hasn't got a drain on it. So I'm just going to take it off. We're going to use my magic taker off puller tool. Now, wake up, Bruce. We've got to use the Dave Ackerman stud substitutes, and these ones are threaded. Oh, crooked. And Bob's tray. Now we're going to turn off the gas too, right? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get this one in there. All you need is a couple of threads, right? Excuse me. Saying excuse me to a camera, right? That's all we need. It's in there about 3 threads. Get the other one. I wouldn't advise using power tools if you're new at this, because you can strip stuff, especially if you have it in forward. But I've had this carburetor apart so many times. Good. Okay, now this should just pull right up. You just have to disconnect the PCV hose. Now, take note as to what side the choke lever activator is on, right? See that? That activates the choke. Choke, no choke. And one more thing before we get carried away. We're going to take out the spark plug and just see if it's white because it's been burning lean. It's a Honda. They always have fluff in there. Did you see that? It's a good trick for a Honda, guys. Yeah. Okay. So that proves to us that it's burning lean. That should not be white. It should be just gray, not white. The end of that. Cool, huh? So it's burning lean. Yeah, Darcy, dog, yeah. Now, more stuff to undo. I don't know if I can pull that fuel line off there or not. It's been off 10 times. Doesn't even do anything anymore, really. It's gonna drip a little bit. Okay, so I'll show you again what I'm doing, just so you can see. The carburetor is ready to come off, and I'm just taking that fuel valve from there. It's just about ready to pop off, but I've got the fuel tank turned off right there. How are we doing? Are we doing okay here? A little tiny bit of gas. Now we just have to disconnect the throttle linkage and the dampening spring. Let's get that spring out there first. Good. And then that's it. Okay. Close my door. Get some professional light on the situation. Good. 10mm wrench. Okay, well, anyway, I operate this mower in an extremely dusty environment. I know you guys know I live in Canada, but the months of May and June, up until we start getting thunderstorms, are powder dry. And that's why we have all these big fires up here you might have heard about. So this is, I'm going to go slow because I want to know what is causing this to run lean. It's obviously a jet that's partially plugged. Now there's not a bit of, that's good because I'm a mechanic, small engine mechanic, not a bit of crap in there. Let me just get another tray here. Just a little guy. Now, this tiny clog could be anywhere. But it's running lean, you heard it. Yips, you saw it first on Bruce Pender TV. Now I'm using my little Allen key to push down on the emulsion tube and the whole thing should fall out onto the tray. You guys getting any of this? Yes, you are, I hope. Let's try a smaller screwdriver. It's brass, remember, you got to be careful. There, finally. There's the jet and the emulsion tube. Now, something in that is probably clogged. So I'm going to hold it up to the light here. It's really bright. Yes, it is partially clogged too, by goodness. So let's just see if you guys can see that before and after. Okay, that's before. Right there. So I'm just going to regroup and get some stuff. Okay, we're going to do this again. Right there. I'm going to squirt just a little bit of stuff through there. Backwards. It comes in this way, so it's going to go out that way. Thin piece of wire should go through, and we'll blow it out again. Now that should actually look like a larger hole already. Yes, it does. I'm thinking you're agreeing, right? Right there. But now I'm going to get my small drill bits and I'm going to just ream this up one size. Okay, let's try 71. Okay, that's too big. I'm gonna leave it out, go back one. Yeah, okay, so that one is I don't even know anymore, I think it's a 70. And it's just tight. Can you hear that? Just a minute. Where's the mic? So I'm going to take it up one size, guys. And I shouldn't have this problem again. And I just use a pair of pliers to hold the drill bit. You watching? And everything's on good. Look at that. I don't know if that's gas or brass or what do you call crud, ethanol buildup. Although I use premium. Oh, that's much better. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's a lot better, eh? That's just one size up. And I've done this to all my customers' lawnmowers, and not mine. So we'll put that in the little file. And now we will just make sure that these are all good. It's going to run like a dream. No, that's a smaller hole. I think the second from the smallest is the one. Yep. So that's going to run like a top now, guys. All right, now we should see a nice, beautiful little pattern here when I squirt that into there. Oh, I hope you got that. I was kind of shooting sideways a little bit, wasn't I? Come on. I know I'm not using gloves. Sometimes when you're working with these little tiny parts, it's hard. I didn't see anything coming out of this one. Oh yeah. Let's try that again. All of them. Okay. Now we'll just clean up the carburetor a little bit because we have it out. There we go. There's I need my corner shooter. That's all we need. Okay, well, that carburetor wasn't that dirty except for that main jet. I'm going to wash my hands right now. All right, my friends. This is the aftermarket carburetor, and this is the original carburetor from this lawnmower. And it never ever ran. It would start and sputter and stop. So I'm going to take out the jet. This is the first time I've done this in the last 5 years. I want to see what the hole is. Oh boy. There we go. There it is. Oh no! Went on the floor. There it is. Just going to have a quick look down through there. Oh, it's big. So that's not the problem. No, it's just a mucked up carburetor, guys. Unless I'll just shoot a little goo through there, just in. Maybe it's too big. Okay, don't get them confused now, buddy. That one's pretty small. And that one is really big. Okay, that is interesting. Maybe somebody reamed it out already. Oh well. And it says it runs lean. I wrote it on there with a Sharpie. One thing I'm going to do is now that I'm here, I'm going to just check this jet, secondary jet. Yeah, there's some flow. Okay, we'll put this big one back. And go back and get the third smallest one. Oh, that is... I'm going to turn you off. I'm going to actually put this in the little drill. Okay, this is the old carburetor from 5 years ago. And I took a drill bit. Before, I could not get a drill bit through the idling circuit. And now it just fits, eh? Just tight. And that's the third one from the bottom. So then I took that same drill bit and did a compare. And it's about the same, just sits in and pulls out. So this one, the idling circuit was plugged. Interesting. So I'm going to put this carburetor back together first. And we know we found a clog in it. Jet and float, or needle and float. I almost want to try them both, but it's a lot of work. And the idle screw. Magnetizing when you don't want it. Okay, that is the one that was running. And this one only has this missing, because I checked everything else and it looks like it should run good. In fact, it looks like it should run a little too good. I want to try this new old carburetor. Let's put this away so we don't bend it. Good. Okay, let's dump this junk back into the... I know I shouldn't be maintaining my tools while you guys are online. Good. Yes, I think I want to try this carburetor. The oldie. Let's give it a go. I'm just going to put it on the same way I took it off, okay? All right, I just connected the gas line, the throttle, and the throttle spring. Vroom, vroom, right? Doesn't seem to be any spring on there though. Oh, I know why. That's because that is disconnected. So if you guys want to watch, I'll try and zoom you in a little bit. Okay, I'll be gentle. No, I'm not using an impact to put this back together. That would be silly. We can use a ratchet. Yeah, I'm going to let the gas go now, so if it leaks we'll know right away. And now we're going to put the cover on. And the choke's on the right side. So now we undo one pin. Get the other with the head on it. And we feed it through ever so carefully. One. Just give them a couple turns on that with my 10 mil. Connect up the PCV hose. That just burns the gas coming out of the crankcase. Pretty good. We'll semi-tighten this one. Good. And we'll take the other one out. Get it ready. I'm anxious to see if this carburetor, which never ever did work on this machine, will work now that I reamed out that idler circuit. Okay, I gotta get a flashlight and have a look in there. Excuse me. It looks good. All right. Don't forget the spark plug is out, eh? No, if this doesn't work, we just pop the other carburetor on, right? And done. Let's find out right now. Oh, and remember I said, don't forget the spark plug. Now that is funny. Right, choke. Now it should start. All right, it's still missing a bit, so I'm going to switch to the other carb.